Good afternoon and welcome to another BMW video. This 2013 BMW F30 318D, and in this video I'm going to be changing the brake pads. So the complaint is that the brake pads have worn thin. So what we can do is turn the ignition on.
There's a revolution happening.
Just turn off. And it's saying the brake system drive moderately, and on the iDrive it says continue journey at to moderate speed. Brake pads need to be replaced. So it's obviously triggered the wear sensors on the pads. I think it'd be the front, and the owner of this car has provided me with sets of brake pads front and rear. I would have thought the rears would need changing, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But fronts, if you have a quick look through the wheel, you can see there's a bit of meat left on that one. I'll just go to the other side and let's have a look. There's still some meat on them. It must have triggered wear sensors, so they're okay. Alright, we'll look at back ones. So because back ones usually last longer than fronts, and it looks like they're worn down even more. Just check condition of that disc. It's got a bit of a lip. It'll last till the next pad change. Last we'll go to this left rear one. Again, just a bit of a lip. Nothing serious. I can't really tell, but they have worn down the past 50% definitely. I think I forgot to check discs at front again. Not really a lip on the front, so. And the last time it had pads changed, it had new discs at the same time. Again, not really lip on that, so yeah, it's definitely worth changing all pads all round. So I'll get it up in air, get a wheel off. I'll come back to you. I'm gonna have to use hand tools on this one because the battery on my impact's under charge. It were down to 1, so that's on charge at the moment, so I'll just do this by hand, and I'll start with the left front. Unfortunately, my trolley jack decided to take a dump on me when I was working on the Beetle, so I thought I'll spend a bit of money, get one that's a bit better, more suitable for all my vehicles, including the XC90. So I went for this one, the 3-ton hydraulic trolley jack. It's got a more lift, higher lift, which is handy for the XC90, because the only way I can jack it up is with jack that's supplied, the factory jack, like the side jack there. So time for an unboxing. I'm gonna have to put the camera down because I cannot do this one-handed. So I'll just get this unboxed. Should have brought my pocket knife with me, but I didn't think until I was in the shed. So just get it. Yeah, I managed to cut the strap, so let's have a look. Lift it out. I was going to do a toolbox review, but because I need to use it on this job, I'm having to just do an unboxing on this particular video. So I'll just get this packaging out of the way. And there we go, a 3-ton hydraulic jack. Plenty enough for what I do. Profile's not too bad, it's not too low, well, it's not too high, same as other trolley jacks. So just get it out of the box. There you go. It's out of the way, sort that out later. So, as you can see, it's a bit more substantial than the previous trolley jack, and hopefully it should last. But that says I'm not I won't be pushing it to its limits as much. So with that, it's back to the BMW. Right, with the wheel off, no, there's a pain on modern BMWs. They seem to have weld themselves to hub the old electrolytic corrosion. So, right, first thing I shall do, if I can get to it, I don't know what bother with that, I'll just move this in now, see if I can get this caliper moved. It makes it easy to withdraw the caliper. You move in because it's a floating brake caliper. Right, now I'm going to undo the caliper bolts, which is a classic 7mm. I do this with small input, but like I said earlier on, it's on charge. Yeah, so that's undo. If I can get in. So I wonder how the caliper bolts all the way in. I can get this bottom one off. And what I'll do while I'm here, I'll re-grease the caliper bolts. No, that's not plain ball. I thought it was 7mm, but it obviously isn't. So I'll have to find out what it is and I'll come back to you. So it's not 7, it's 8mm Allen bolts on these front calipers. There we go. That's that one cracked off. So that one's out. Put that to one side and I'll get it re-greased. Now for the top one. Okay, just get it in a slightly different spot and I think this one's a little bit stuck in the caliper, so just give it a push. Screwdriver. Down it comes. So that's the caliper bolts out, so this caliper should lift off, but I've got this brake pad wire to contend with. That's what should be able to take it out there. So connectors, they're there in the wheel well. So open, just unclip everything, disconnect it. And I shouldn't need to change the wear sensors. In fact, there might be new ones with pads. So, being careful not to break anything. Just push on the tab and out it comes. Brake pad sensor wire off. This should just leave her off once I've taken the clip. I've got to take that off, but not forget to put it back on afterwards. There we go, one side off, and that's the clip off. So now this caliper should come off. I'll just try it, wiggle this disc back and forth, try to push the piston in, make it easy to remove. There we go. Need a bit of gentle persuasion, just tap it back in. bit of back and forth motion, usually freeze it off. Wiggle it, wiggle top and bottom. It's out, so I'll just hang the caliper up. And a convenient spot to hang it by. There we go, that's safely out of the way. Just take the pads out. So there's still some meat on them, but I'll take this one out with the sensor. So the one nearest the piston has the sensor. So I might have to change that sensor over. They look to be alright, but I think they're past 50%. So I'll get the new pads and we'll get them fitted and then we'll put it back together. So I've got the new pads. The owner bought these from Euro Car Parts, but we'll do a comparison. Yeah, new but same as old. These are definitely right ones. Now before I put them into the caliper, I need to push the piston back. I don't know how well you can see that. I've got to push the piston back. And I apologize if you can't see all well, and sorry about the rain. But I'm in a situation where I need to get this job done today. I was hoping the rain had held off, but that obviously wasn't going to happen. So just get it right. I think I'm going to blow it away. Instruction from the copy wind back to we're blowing away. We're working in the wind and the rain. Right, let's see if I can find the right tool. I don't use this often. Let's have a look. It's a bit too big. Yep, I think that should do it. Says hopefully. I'm struggling here. I don't know if I'm doing this right. I'm definitely not doing this right. I think that were it. Because this works on this caliper rewinding kit. Works on rear calipers where you have to wind the piston in to get it. You know, wind the piston. You have to rotate the piston. On most front calipers, you just push the piston in and out. See, once you've got the right tool for the job, it's easy. Just push that caliper in. I really should check the brake fluid level and just undo the cap so I'm not compressing the air, so I'll just go do that. Yeah, so try to find the brake fluid reservoir. I'm struggling to undo the cap, so I'll just carry on with it. I think I've got it all the way, got it far enough to get new pads on. So I think that's the caliper wound in far enough. So time for new pads. I've got to take this over, take this new sensor over, so I'll need some pliers. So I'm back with my pliers. So it's just a matter of yanking it off and out it comes. So I'll refit this wear sensor wire. So this is the one that goes into the caliper piston. Just be careful. Just refit the clip. I'll just better bring you down a bit. You guys. So just fit the clip in there. Just push it on me. And a ratchet handle. There we go, that's in, the clip's in, and then just a matter of pushing the sensor home. Give it a good push. And that's all, yeah, that's all the way in. So the sensor wire can be refitted. And what I'll do, just put a little, just a smear of copper grease. Don't have to go crazy with it. Just smear that, and that one's in. And just a dab, you know, where the caliper comes into contact. Just pop that pad in there. Now I can refit the caliper, and it's just a matter of buttoning everything up. So going on for long enough. You won't see me put the screws in. I'll be re-greasing the caliper bolts. Use a bit of copper grease on the threads and then lithium grease on the bolts themselves. There we go, just a bit, just a smidgen, not have to go crazy mad. So I'm going to stop the camera here. So it's all buttoned up here. I just need to put the wheel back on. I've put a bit of copper grease on there, you know, where the wheel comes into contact with the brake disc, and that should avoid any future problems. And I'll need to put this back on. I nearly forgot that. I should be able to do that now. Hang on, just put yours down. Not as easy as it looks. Bit of gentle persuasion, there we go. That's all done, and don't forget to operate the brakes, because the piston's all weighted. It needs to come back out a bit to expand. So, yeah, as many people have done that, change the pads, are set off, and they don't try the brakes, and they wonder why the brakes aren't working. So get wheel back on, and it's basically rinse and repeat on the other side. Fortunately I didn't have time to do the rears because the owner's due to pick the car up in about 20 minutes. I've only just managed to get everything put away, so all it remains to do, let's have a look, see what's happening. There's a service due, but no mention of brakes, so it looks like I don't need to reset the brake indicator. So it was triggering that sensor on the front pads. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to scan the car anyway. Let's have a look. I'll select BMW. And yeah, it's connecting. You can see Bluetooth dongle, it's connecting. I'll just do a quick scan, because the owner said his rear light problem come back to me, but he fiddled about with it and seems to have been alright ever since. There's no warnings coming up on dashboard, so we'll just go through it and clear any codes that are left. So selected the right car. Do a health report. Let's see how long it takes. Yeah, oh, but it's triggered a lot of codes, but we'll clear them. They should be fine. Right, it's done. So I'll just create a report anyway, just so I can look at it another time. Let's have a look. There we go. And it triggered a fault code for front brake pads. But we'll just clear alt codes. I'm not going to mess with iDrive. I'll just clear everything off. And we should be good. Since we're taking longer to clear the codes than it did to read them. Let's say I managed to need to complete a road test. Scanning it all again. There we go, we're green across the, oops. Go to maintenance and service, see if there's anything about brake pads, brakes. We'll see if we can reset the brakes on this one, the front brakes. Right, that's done. Oh, it's getting all services. Engine oil's 49%. So front brakes, rear brakes, brake fluid. So we'll go for front brakes. We just fit new pads. So look. We'll have to tell the car that it needs it's had new pads, so we're just resetting it till it's. There we go, front brakes 100%. So we're good. So I've reset that, and I'm gonna end the video there. So yeah, and the service function. Right, so that's a front brake pad indicator reset. Now it's had the new pads. I'm done on this video. I haven't got time to do the rear ones, and I've had enough. I've been working in rain all day. You can see, look at how it's just raining. Horrible weather. So we've got still got water on the camera lens. Oops. Right, so that's the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed this one. As ever, thanks for watching, and I'll see you.